Hi there, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Khaki.
And we are sisters, business partners, and shocker, best friends.
This is our podcast, Two Sisters in Business. We'll let you decide who's older.
We hope you'll join us while we talk about what it's like to work with your sister, to be a mom, and run a family business.
So listen to us in the pickup line at school or while you're having your morning coffee.
We want you to be inspired to start that side hustle, escape the stresses of the day, and most importantly, laugh along the way.
Find us at Spotify, Apple, or wherever your podcasts are found.
And in case you're wondering, I'm the oldest. We hope you'll join Khaki and me. This is Two Sisters in Business. Welcome to episode 37 of Two Sisters in Business.
Hello.
I feel like
Hi,
I need
everyone.
to sound very animated in the beginning, but maybe not.
Hi.
Yeah.
We're
We were
here.
just talking very quietly, and then I just said that so
I know.
loud.
I know. We're very mellow today. We need to drink
yeah.
more coffee.
I know. Well, our kids don't have school today, so we
Oh my
pieced
gosh.
together
and it was
childcare.
not mellow at my house. I don't know about your
Yeah.
house. So I was running a little bit late this morning.
Yeah.
Not like 15 minutes ago in my house. It was chaos.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The boys were all in Jake's room listening to, there was so much boy energy, like listening to hardcore rap,
Oh, yeah.
wrestling. Like, they must have been body slamming each other. I don't know what was
Oh,
going
my
on.
God.
Because I was trying to get ready, so I couldn't be the referee
No.
in the room.
Yeah, you're like, if you get hurt,
So,
you get hurt.
Yeah. I was like, every man for themselves.
Yep.
Hearing thumps. I don't know what was going on. I knew someone was going to get hurt. All of a sudden I hear, I thought we were fighting, and someone going, but you can't punch me in the leg. And then I hear someone being like, well, he's being a little baby. And then
Oh, no.
I hear my little one, Jake, say, well, he's a little B word.
Oh, no.
Jake, my little
Oh,
one.
No.
So I dropped everything, ran in.
You're like, now I got
and then I was like, okay, now I have to be the referee, and I sent everyone to their room. This happened 15 minutes ago.
Well, you look great.
So everyone went to their rooms, and then
You really
I
pulled
had
it
to
together.
leave, and Mimi and Papa, our mom and dad, came in, and I was like, good luck, guys.
Oh, my gosh.
They were babysitting.
Did he get in trouble for saying the
Yeah,
bad word?
they were. They
I
all
mean,
had-
obviously.
Yeah, they all were in their rooms when I left.
Oh, my God. Your third is a special, funny
He's a
child.
little B word. My 5-year-old, he just turned 5 last week.
I want to ask where he hears it, but I'm sure.
Well, they all
know.
went to the rooms because I
Yeah.
said to JJ and James, I'm like, we heard that from you guys.
I was going to say either them or like, I don't know. He's always around older kids. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
mom life.
yeah.
No,
So
I just had
it's been a
complaining.
fun morning.
Yeah. I can't believe you got here like in time. I mean, you weren't that late either. That is a big morning. I didn't have any of that. I just had like complaining this morning,
Yeah.
which is always fun.
I know. Well,
what they're gonna
I just
do
feel like
today.
there was way too much time this morning.
I
It was
know.
like something was going to happen.
Well, they're like, we have today have school. It should just be a fun day. And I just said, I
Yeah.
can't like put on a parade just because we have a day off. Like you have to go do the stuff that I signed you up for and you got to
Yeah.
do it. Sorry.
Right.
And I also feel, I said to George, like I reasoned with him. I was like, look, mommy has work stuff and this is 3 hours of your day. It's not a big deal. And then
Yeah.
the rest of the day you have off. So, and he understood that, but
Yeah.
it's so stressful. It's like, oh my gosh. Am I being too nice? Like, are we being, like, I don't know. That's really funny though. I'm glad no one was hurt, I guess.
No,
More
no one was hurt.
importantly,
It was
but
just like
it was
boys
just
being boys.
Yeah.
But the
rap
swearing, I was
mu-
like, come on, guys.
the rap music is,
That was a whole other level.
that's happening with George too. And even Elle now likes some of the songs. And I don't know. I feel like I'm like clutching my pearls when I hear the lyrics. Like,
Yeah.
it's like really crass.
Right.
And it makes me uncomfortable.
I'm like, I hope you're not actually listening to the lyrics.
I know. Part of me when thinks they're young and it just goes over their head, and then another part is like, oh gosh, this is not good language at all. As long as they don't say it like Jake
Yeah. Like Jake did, right. But even like all the songs have the like Taylor Swift swears.
did. I know.
Like, I mean,
she does. Wait, it's funny you brought up Taylor Swift because I put her down on my notes to
you
talk
did?
about today.
That's
Yeah,
so funny.
because her album's coming out tonight.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So even
my
though
gosh,
this
that's so
episode
funny.
isn't going to air right away because we pre-record episodes, but yeah, it's coming out tonight.
I remember listening to her on the Kelsey podcast
Yes.
like months ago, being like, "Oh, it's not
It felt
dropping for so long."
It felt so far away.
It's
I know.
Tonight?
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, cool.
No, I wrote it down because she's fascinating. And I feel like as business entrepreneur, her whole brand is, there should be college courses studying what she's done. You know, maybe
Yeah.
there are. I don't know.
I don't know.
But like the way she markets herself and like, I don't know.
She's a businesswoman. For
She
sure.
is a businesswoman.
I mean, her dropping little what is it? What is she? Easter eggs or whatever, like
yes.
little hints about things. And
yes, which I thought for sure she was going to perform at the Super Bowl, but
so do I.
she's
I know,
not.
but
yeah,
I'm kind of bummed about. I don't know. We can go into that, but
I know. Well, what's his name? Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah, and he's globally one of the biggest artists.
right.
I don't know any of his music,
Me
which
neither.
means I'm very out of the loop on stuff.
But I mean, I asked JJ and James, and they don't really know. Not that they know everything, but
Maybe internationally, he's so
Internationally,
big,
he's
and they
big.
want that
And-
international audience.
yeah, exactly. The NFL, that's why they're doing the international games and everything. So
You know what?
it makes sense.
Good for Taylor Swift if she turned it down and she doesn't need it. Like she doesn't need it. I don't know. It's
she
not.
doesn't.
Yeah.
We need it though.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if the NFL wants to pull in female viewership, like Bad
Right.
Bunny's not doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe for certain people, but
But like, do they need female viewership?
yeah, maybe not. Maybe they'd
Because
rather
I feel
have
like
the
it
global.
would be fun for like a game,
Yeah.
but are we gonna last?
no. Good point.
Whereas,
That's such
like,
a good point.
The international
They might get dialed
fans
in.
might get more dialed in, more long term.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's a very good point. Something to think about. I mean, like when they had Madonna perform, Lady Gaga,
Mm-hmm.
I watched those and was so into it, and it was so fun.
Right.
Yeah, or no, did Beyonce perform? Rihanna
Yeah,
was so like
right.
I loved that one too. So I don't know. It's tricky.
Yeah.
it doesn't. I don't know. I love watching football. We were just talking about the NFL.
Right.
It's so much fun, but
It's fun.
yeah, I was a little let down because
I
I really
was
was hoping
too.
it was Taylor Swift.
I was too. I was almost like, I'm going to boycott the halftime show.
Yeah,
but I'm like, no. Am I? No.
Probably not. Well, and Kendrick Lamar did last year, and I
Yeah,
didn't know any of
I
his
didn't
music.
know.
But now that's one of the rappers that George loves because of that Super Bowl
Oh,
performance.
really?
So that was smart on Kendrick Lamar's
Oh,
part
there you go.
and the NFL. And now I like his music. I have an appreciation for his art, even though the lyrics make me uncomfortable. It's catchy and good. And
Yeah.
had he not performed at the Super Bowl, like we
Wouldn't have known him,
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
So
Interesting.
there's something about that. Maybe we'll be listening to Bad Bunny.
I know, but we have to, it's all in Spanish, right?
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know. Anyway, very interesting. But I feel so Taylor Swift's album's coming out tonight, and I always think about her because she lives rent free in many of our minds because she's everywhere. She's after her tour and all that. But it's, how she's like dropping the album at midnight, I think tonight, maybe. I don't
I'll
really
be fast
know.
asleep.
Yeah, we'll listen to it tomorrow. But she's just such a storyteller, and I have so much respect for that. I think that that's with our company and trying to tell the story of who we are that we're constantly trying to do. Like she just does it so well and so naturally. And that
She has a lot of stories to tell.
she has so many stories to tell. Like where does she come
Where
up
does
with
she
all
come
the
up with them?
stories? Every song and every album is a whole
Right.
story that she, I think that a lot of Swifties can like look at all of her albums and tie them back to all the guys she's dated and
They're
the
also like
songs.
relatable in ways too.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
very.
I don't know.
Yeah, even for us as moms, and I don't know,
Yeah.
the music is so good, and then it just spans the generations and all that. But no, I think you had sent me something on Instagram too, that Lululemon post that
Oh, yeah.
Lululemon kind of has lost their way with telling who they are to their customers, and
It's just,
yeah.
it's like, so it's just kind of boring now, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone wears it now and
Yeah.
it's not really original anymore.
yeah, they've lost that. I don't know, the messaging and the story behind it, the story.
Yeah, right.
And so it kind of is like, who does it stand for anymore?
Mm-hmm.
And, I feel like we've, over the 10 years, have been better at times and worse at times with telling our story. So,
Yeah.
and it's hard to tell your story as a
It
brand
is, right.
because visually you have to have it. And,
Well, also, when you're in the brand every day, you can feel repetitive. Like you and I can feel repetitive telling the story every day. So sometimes we're like, oh, we don't have to say that again.
yeah.
but to the customer, they might not see it
Yeah.
as much. They definitely don't see it as much. They might not read every single email. They don't see every single Instagram post.
Yep.
So you have to be repetitive and you have to retell things over and over again.
Yep. It's
As
really
exhausting
hard.
as it can be.
I know. Like, think about Taylor Swift doing her Eras tour every night.
Every night.
Like, retelling that story
To
every
different
night
audiences.
for so long.
Yeah.
And to buy back her masters. Reading, what were we reading or what were we listening? Oh, well, yeah, the podcast, she talked about it, buying back the masters, right?
Right.
And like,
The rights,
is that why
yeah.
she went on that huge Eras tour to like make all that money so she could buy her whole catalog back of music?
Yeah.
But she had to tell her story over and over again. And thankfully it was a good one and everyone wanted to listen all those times. But
Right.
it's just a good reminder as a brand. Like, to your point, I think that's such a good point. You can never
Yeah.
tell it too many times.
Right. Yeah.
Here we are 10
true.
years later. Who I feel like, yeah, like over the course, because like our turtleneck is our bestseller, right? Like what I'm wearing. And the amount of times in 10 years I've had to style and do a photo shoot with
The turtleneck. Yeah. You're still doing it.
Still doing it. I was doing it yesterday.
Right.
We did 15 looks and a lot of them were turtlenecks and twists on the turtleneck. And so, you know, and yesterday was exhausting. I don't know if it's that I'm 10
You're
years
old.
older.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know I am. 10, like when we were doing this 10 years ago, I was 34. Oh my God. Yeah. And so I was younger. I mean, granted, I think I was newly pregnant when we launched. So that was tricky with modeling. We hired models and stuff through that time because this stuff we don't make maternity wear. And so we had to like, you know, figure that out while I was pregnant. But we've been like modeling our stuff for a long time now. And it can be exhausting sometimes. We're like, how many times can I do this?
Yeah.
But then yesterday was very inspiring to do the photo shoot because, well, the weather was beautiful.
Right.
And we just have more variation in our line now. So it was fun to see. And Julia on our team styled all the looks out and did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And one look she did, she was like, this is a little bit on the younger side, like edgier
I love that.
side.
I know.
And
She's so young and she's like
Yes.
has more street style.
yes.
Right.
And she said that. She
Yeah.
was like more street style. And
right.
she was like, but don't feel like if you don't want to do it. And I was like, no, let's do it. And
Yeah.
so that we did it and it looked really cute. Like at one point, and our photographer, Sydney, was like, maybe we should like walk down Greenwich Avenue a little bit. And I was like, oh, I think I don't need to walk down the middle of my town,
Right.
like dressed like I'm 30, 25. So we stayed close to the office for that one.
That's too funny.
But it was fun to like dress something up in a different way
I
to
love
show,
that.
yeah, to
Yeah.
show like a younger way to wear our stuff.
That's great.
Anyway, it was really fun and inspiring, and it was so much fun to wear the new stuff.
That's awesome.
So, and you know, I don't do all the photo shoots anymore. We have models and everything, but yesterday we were about to hire a model, and they charge a lot. these
Yeah. And we
models.
wanted just to do a half day shoot or something, and they
Exactly.
charge full day.
Yeah. So
And you were like, you know what? I'm just going to do it.
I'm just going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm so glad, as we always say, this is our weekly therapy. Like, it really was fun and inspiring to like be in that moment and
Mm-hmm.
really just embrace like the weather and the new stuff and just feeling good about and excited about all of it. I don't
Yeah.
know, it was really fun.
That's awesome.
It's because it's hard to retell a story
know.
so many times.
Yeah. Well, it's
But-
fun to, I mean, now that we've been in business for 10 years, we play a different role than we did 10 years ago,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
10 years ago, we were in the weeds doing the modeling, and now
Everything.
we play. So it's good to kind of go back and do that again.
Yeah.
You know, and
It is. It's very good. Yeah.
I don't know. It's worth it.
I
So,
know. And
I'm happy you did that.
the many times we've said on this podcast, like bigger is not better. And we love being like a niche fleece company for women and men and children. And so, you know, that niche, smaller feeling, like we are just still involved in all these ways and
Right.
doing stuff. And so it's up to us to like stay inspired and focused and like
Yeah.
want to be there, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Definitely.
so
That's exciting.
yeah, it was
I'm
great.
excited to see how the pictures come out.
I know, me too.
Lauren in street style.
I know.
In her 20s.
Oh boy. Yeah. The funny thing is that I don't even think I would have worn that outfit when I was 25. Also, I think I still dressed the same as I do now. But, you know, you have to push yourself a little every once in a while.
Definitely.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to listen to Taylor Swift's new album.
Me too.
I'm not even like a full Swiftie. Would you describe yourself as a Swiftie?
What was I I was listening to oh my God, I'm totally blanking on their podcast, The Toast.
Oh, The Toast.
And they were like, a Swiftie is just someone that likes Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm a Swiftie then.
Yes, we are then. I really do like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like her music.
I do
don't
too. Yeah.
like follow her, and I've never been to a Taylor Swift concert.
I know. I didn't go. I kind of regret not
I like
going.
her music.
Yeah.
So sure.
The concert was so expensive. I couldn't justify it with Elle, my daughter. She's a little
Maybe
too
if
young.
Elle was a little older.
I think she would have like fallen
Next
asleep. You
tour, I will go with you and Elle.
Yes. Okay. It's on. We're going. The next time
Cool.
next time she goes on tour, we're
a
going.
date.
And also I heard last night that Coldplay in 2027 is going to do another tour. I think they
Okay.
just wrapped that last one.
They did.
And they didn't come
The
to New York.
infamous tour.
Yeah, the infamous tour. That was awkward. Oh my gosh. Those two. I don't know.
I don't get it.
What were they thinking?
I don't know.
But apparently they're coming to New York in 2027.
good. Okay.
So we have to go to that.
Yeah.
And maybe we should
definitely.
go with Mary. If Mary's
Mary
listening,
McHugh.
shout out to Mary. I always think of her. Yeah,
I love
with
her.
Coldplay. Anyway, yeah, Coldplay concerts are amazing.
Yeah.
So on the Taylor Swift note and the topic for today, are you in your yes era or your no era?
Oh,
Saying yes or saying no?
right now is no. This month, this quarter.
This quarter, this day. Break it down to the day.
This is my no era.
This is your no era. I feel like I'm in a yes era, which I don't.
Okay.
I'm like in that.
It's
Era?
a much better, that's a more positive era to be in than a
Is
no
it?
era.
Well, I think it. I'll tell you what I think. I'm in a yes era, but I'm in a very hesitant yes era. Like I want to say yes to everything. I want to see people, but I'm feeling like I was this morning felt run down. So
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I feel like because now I've said yes to a lot of things. But okay, so but I think that the no era can be good because we need that time, and it also means you've got a lot going on, which is great. Like I think it's a
Yeah.
positive thing. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. It's true. I mean, I feel like I'm extremely busy right now. Like yesterday,
Yes.
I don't think I sat down once unless I like had a Zoom meeting or something.
yeah,
And I was thinking about it. Like we kind of quickly discussed the topic today.
Yeah.
And the only times that I really say yes, and these are the 3 reasons that I would say yes to
Okay.
something right now.
I'm really excited.
and the reason why is because our fall is so busy. And I've
Yeah.
thought about this a lot because I've also joined a board that's really busy right now and a committee that's really busy right now on top
know.
of a busy school life and Dudley Stevens being super heavy in Q4.
Yep.
I've thought about this a lot recently.
Yeah.
If it doesn't benefit my mental health,
Okay.
my family,
Yep.
or Dudley Stevens,
Then you have to say no.
then I have to say no.
I love that. That's like a North Star. That's
Yeah.
a personal North Star.
Right? And we always talk about that with Dudley Stevens. So I was like,
Yeah.
I need to put some parameters around.
And like the mental health
Q4.
one. Yeah. I love the mental health one too because around Q4, exactly. That encompasses a lot of things. Like, is it a
Yeah.
social thing? Is it a charity thing? Like, what does it?
It
Yeah.
usually is like working out,
Yeah.
or like if I feel like I need to go out with friends, then I will.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't
Right.
know. Like it does encompass a lot.
It does. It's
Right.
an umbrella term that covers
Yeah.
all those things.
Usually I don't. Usually my social stuff during this time is
Is
like on the
limited.
sidelines
See,
of activities.
Okay. And then we're the opposite. This is why we are opposites and why we continue to work well together. And we're sisters, so we're very similar in a lot of ways. But when things are busy, I go full steam on the social stuff.
You do. Yes.
It's like I'm just busy all around. I'm just going to be
Right.
busy. And then I shut
No,
down
like
at
you're
some
going to
point.
the city tonight. That I would like never do that right now.
I know. Why am I doing that? Well, I'm seeing
I
2
don't know.
of my best friends. So
Yeah.
seeing them is also like what's the word? Not refreshing, like invigorating
Well,
for
it
me.
helps. Yeah. And that
yeah.
helps your mental health.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but that we are different in that way, I think. But then it catches up to me and I'm going to like crash at some point because I do need my introvert time too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think saying yes, there's so many ways to look at it. And, you know, like Oprah, I am over that, like the power of no concept. A lot of these things that happened like 5 to 10 years ago, I just think are outdated. Like the power of no is like Oprah said that because she can say no. Like she's Oprah, you know?
Right.
I think it's a little not
You
relatable.
Yes, there has to be a balance. I
Right,
think,
right.
as in everything in life. Like you have to
Yeah.
say yes,
Right.
to move forward in life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like yes doesn't mean you're running yourself to the ground either. It could be yes to other things. And I don't know. But I really love your categories.
Yeah.
It's really
I don't
good.
know.
We should all set our own categories of like
Right.
what does it fall into? And that does help guide things.
If you're struggling, there are clear yeses and nos.
Yeah.
But if you're struggling to make that
yeah.
decision,
Does it
does
benefit
it fall
those
into
things?
any of those categories?
Yeah. Yeah, because like the board you're on is benefiting your kids.
Yes.
Like they're involved in that.
Yeah.
Which is so
and then
nice.
the other committee that I'm on doesn't really benefit any of those. And I told them that I can't do it anymore. So
There you go. So that is the power of no.
right.
But that's not really no. You've done it. You put
I've
your
done
time
it for
in.
a few years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But now you know, you put in your time and it's time to move on. And
Right.
Yeah. But you're probably going to get asked to do something else after
Probably.
that.
I don't know.
But it is hard to say no too. Like when,
It's hard to say no, but I think you have to make the decision quickly. You can't dwell on it too, because that
Yeah.
also adds to the stress.
yeah, totally. I just realized that we jumped in without talking about Dudley Stevens too. And like what's dropping and everything.
we did. We're sponsored by Dudley Stevens.
I
We didn't even
know.
talk about our sponsor.
Dudley Stevens, maker
Uh-oh.
of women's
We're gonna get in trouble.
fleece clothing from recycled plastic bottles.
We're gonna get in trouble.
I know we're going to get in trouble. Well, we have a lot dropping in October. I think we don't even need to
I
get
know.
into the specifics of what's dropping this week because starting this weekend, like it's on.
go time.
It's go time. And October 8th is our actual 10-year anniversary.
I know, but I think this is dropping after that.
Yeah, it's probably dropping after that. And also, yeah, there's a lot of moving parts right now. And I think, certain things are happening the way we want them to and certain things aren't. But I'm really excited. Like, it's all good.
Yeah.
And like how we always say, look at things the positive way. And like, what can
Right.
we take from that? Even though it didn't exactly go as we planned. So, but yeah, it's on. It drops
on.
every week. It's such good stuff. I wore a lot of it yesterday at the photo shoot.
I know. I'm like so excited.
Our Millbank coat that we're bringing
Oh my
back.
gosh. So, should we talk about that collection or no?
Yeah, the capsule. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is wonderful. The poncho, I think it's the Arlington poncho, the
Yeah.
camel one. I'm going to live in that. And I wore it, Julia styled it over the Black Park slope.
Oh, fun.
And it was so warm. It was like wearing, and then the Hartley in Sherpa
Yeah.
is literally as warm as a coat. Like
Oh,
you can wear
awesome.
that on like a 40-degree day.
Oh,
I
great.
was so warm in it. It feels like an outerwear piece, even though it's a 3/4 zip up.
Oh, awesome.
So that's really exciting.
Cool.
So anyway, tune in on Dudley Stevens
Yeah.
and shop all
There
the
are a
drops.
lot of moving parts. 'Cause
Yeah.
our factory's working quickly, so we gotta.
Yes. And it all comes in at different times and we
Yeah.
have to figure that out with the drops. And
Exactly.
It's a puzzle.
It's a puzzle, big puzzle.
It's a big puzzle. So I think the art of saying yes and no is an art. But you have a system that I really like. I might
I think
try to
our
adopt
grandma.
that.
Didn't Grandma Dudley say you just have to say no right away?
Yeah, she was of the mindset that you say no,
Yeah.
and then
you can always go back and say yes if you change your mind.
Exactly.
But you can't say no after you say yes.
right,
It's harder to say no.
it's
after
harder.
you say
It's harder
yes.
to cancel and all that.
Yeah.
So, how did you do that?
I don't know.
Props to Grandma Dudley
I know.
for keeping it real,
Right.
and really knowing what you want to do and not want to do. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Anyway, So here we are overscheduling ourselves and our children and
Yeah.
learning what to say yes and no to. And for our kids, like we need to know what to
Right.
say yes and that really stresses me out. That
Right.
stresses me out more than my own life, saying yes and no to stuff, because I just constantly worry I'm missing something with sports, friends.
I know.
You know, like I wish I didn't have that. I wish I felt more
know.
confident about it. I don't know.
Well, now I'm trying to overschedule Jake because I've underscheduled him so much. And now he's 5 and I'm like, oh yeah, you're a kid
ready
too.
Yeah. He can play all the sports now, right?
know,
At 5?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then that triples the driving.
Triples. Yeah, exactly.
Yesterday, there was so much driving that I actually don't know how we got it done, but Graham came home early from work and helped out because
Yeah.
thank God, it was like I had to be back and forth and back. I don't know. It was just a
know.
lot of going on.
It's crazy.
Thank God for voice notes on our phone. I just speak into my phone.
It's perfect.
It doesn't always come out right, but
It works.
but it works.
You can understand it.
I can understand it. Yeah.
Oh,
So
speaking of which, sorry.
Yeah.
To go back to this, the voice notes reminded me of ChatGPT, our conversation from
Yes.
the last podcast.
Yep.
And that day that podcast launched,
Oh, yeah.
Shopify announced a partnership
Yep.
with Chat AI where they're working to come out where you can order something through a Shopify brand
Yeah.
straight through Chat GPT.
Yeah.
So you can say like, order me a Dudley Stevens fleece,
Yeah.
and it will order it for you through Chat GPT.
That's incredible.
Isn't that cool?
Wait, did they say the timing of it or when it's going to roll out?
I just like signed up to get notifications about
That's
it.
really weird that was that day too. That we
wasn't
talked
it?
about it. Yeah.
So strange.
Did we have like a
I don't
feeling
know.
or
We
like
might have.
ESP? Somehow
So crazy.
That's really crazy.
I know, but I got really nerdy excited about it.
Yeah, it's like, how do we set this up? This is
Right?
great. This could really help people. There was some report that came out. I just heard on the news that from Yale University that found that ChatGPT has not taken away any jobs yet from the labor
really?
force, but that it's going to, but it hasn't
Yeah.
yet. I don't know. And then it
Interesting.
also said the companies that are using it aren't making any money off of using it.
Interesting.
So I don't know if it's like to the point of like you have to roll it out at the right time. Like
Yeah.
maybe it's just
It hasn't-
starting,
yeah.
but it hasn't like picked up yet. I
Right.
don't know. So
I wonder.
I don't know.
what'll
Yeah,
happen with that.
I mean, our schedules now are bonkers, and our kids, just everything. Are we going to look back on this and just think like, how did we get through that?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll
How did we
ask,
get through that time?
ask someone who's 10 years older than us.
I know. Like, what is it like when
What is
they're,
it like? Then we'll be sad.
yeah, then we'll be sad. That's true. Yeah, but we're very lucky we can be with the kids and,
Yeah.
feel busy, but try to get it all done. And it's never going to be a perfect system.
Yeah.
I think I'm like I'm literally going day by day right now.
Yeah.
Like I have to just look at the calendar every morning and that's that.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this too in other podcasts, like how lucky we are to be able to have a company and work around
Yeah.
our children's schedules.
Yeah. I told you what has been bothering me all week.
Yeah, you did.
And I wasn't going to bring it up, but now I'm going to bring
But
it up.
here we are.
So I listened to a podcast. All I do is listen to podcasts, apparently.
Well, we're in the car a lot.
We are in the car a lot. And I will not name who it was, but it was pretty famous woman, kind of a household name. And the question was asked, what do women need more of? And her answer was venture capital investment money. And I think I shouted in my car, no, we don't.
Yeah.
There are so many other things that women need more of. And venture capital money, I want women to stop talking about that because the men are the ones that give the venture capital money and it ruins businesses
Yeah.
typically, or the businesses get taken away from them.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we need more of is, I mean, I could sit here and list many things. Affordable childcare,
Right.
more accessible childcare.
Yeah.
I mean, like flexible schedules.
Flexible schedules.
So
Yeah.
I feel very passionate about this, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like get too fired up about it, but it just felt really out of touch. That argument feels out of touch to me.
It does. That sounds like a 20-year ago
Yes, like
conversation.
oh, okay, yes, maybe we do need more. Maybe women should have more access to it, but that is not going to solve all the issues that are faced with new moms right now, working moms, like
Right.
at all.
I think
Anyway.
we've talked about this a lot. I think we're in such a unique time where women have figured out how to work and be moms at the same time because of the technology.
Yeah,
And we've figured out flexible schedules
Yeah.
and working.
yeah.
So we don't need the investment money anymore.
No.
Like we figured out how to do it on our own.
Right, we did.
We don't need your money.
No, we don't want your money.
Right.
Those are the men that are controlling all the
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
Like, I no.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like that really fired me up because here we are also busy, overwhelmed, and like that wouldn't solve anything right now. You
No.
know, it was so anyway. I think I
Yeah.
called you to vent about
You
it.
did.
Like, so I was like, just can't stop thinking about this. I
Right.
want people to stop saying this. I want to talk about other things that will help us. You know. And we were just talking about this before we started recording. But I used to work not for Johnson and Johnson, but they were a client of the advertising agency that I worked at. My first job out of college, Stay Free Maxi Pads was my account. It was interesting. And we used to go out to Johnson and Johnson in Skillman, New Jersey. Like once a week, we'd go out there and meet with all the brand managers. And these were men and women that, had major business degrees and were just expert product marketers. I mean, so smart and like knew so much about the product, like that consumer product world. Like I learned a lot. But I remember, I was 21, so I didn't know anything about motherhood or kids or anything. And they had daycare on site. And I wonder if they still do at J&J. And so all these women would drop their kids off.
Right.
And their office was in the same building. And then if the child was sick or they wanted to go just peek in, like
Yeah.
the kids were right there.
Yeah. That's really nice.
So that's obviously a massive company that,
That
can afford that.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like insurance and like all the liability. Like there's a lot that goes into being able to do that.
And I have no idea if they still have. This was in 2003 to 2005. So who
Right.
knows if they still even offer that. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. But what a nice thing
That's so nice.
to have. And that would then keep the women there. These women who have these amazing business degrees who are so accomplished, like they're not dropping out of the workforce.
Right. That's
so
nice.
I don't know. I think about
that.
that too a lot. I'm like, how nice was that for them? Like when I was having kids and stuff. And
Yeah.
but we would just like bring our kids to our office. So, we didn't have many people, so we
Right.
could. But
Yeah. I mean, Elle was taking
Yeah,
naps right next
she
to
was
us at the
like-
beginning of
yeah, like
Time.
in the room with us. So
right.
I don't know how we all do it as moms. I think there's so many different ways to get it done, and you just have to make the right decisions that work for your family and for you and all that. But I'm over this venture capital money thing. I think.
I mean, it sounds like that woman, like specifically, she just felt like she was saying the right things. Like,
Yeah.
she didn't really know.
yeah, right.
So she was saying canned answers
Yes,
that she had heard.
It felt like a canned answer. That's
Right?
exactly right. Yeah, exactly right.
I don't know.
Anyway, well, maybe on our little podcast here, we'll
We're going to save the world.
save the world
one listener at a time.
one listener. That's so true. Anyway, all right. Well, the art of saying no or yes. That's what we're saying. That's what we should call this episode, right?
Yeah.
Did we decide? Not
Yeah.
the power of no.
No.
It's the art of saying yes or no and what
Yes.
era you're in. And then it can change a lot. Like
Right.
you are either in a yes phase or a no phase, if I could speak. And it depends on so many things. But anyway, all right. Well, thanks so much.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. And we'll be here. Well, we might have a guest next time. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we
Still-
actually have a lot of guests lined up coming up. So
We do.
a lot of fun things
I
happening
know.
now that it's Dudley's season.
And our guests coming up, I'm so excited to like pick their brains and like chat with
Yeah.
them and get to know them too. Cause like we know them, but not sit
know
down for an
them.
hour. Yeah.
We know them, but not know them.
Yeah. And how lucky are we to be able to get
Right.
to sit down and chat with them and like
Yeah.
get to know them. So very excited about all that. Anyway, okay, great. Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yes.
Chat soon.